Hello ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at slicing three-dimensional prisms, and we're going to see what two-dimensional shapes come from those when we actually open it up after the slice and look inside. Let's take a look. We're going to start off with the cylinder, and we are going to make two cuts, and this is the vocabulary that I want you to get: vertical and horizontal. Vertical meaning up and down. So if I slice this with a vertical cut right here, hi-ya. Okay. If I opened that cylinder up, like cutting a can straight from the top to bottom, what two-dimensional shape would I get from a slice up and down? I would get this shape, a rectangle. Okay, so let's take a look at if I were to make a horizontal cut. Hi-ya! Straight across, that would result in a circle. Let's take a look at a little bit harder image. The rectangular prism. We make a vertical cut, hi-ya, and we're going to get a rectangle. Close to possibly a square, but with 2 and 4, we understand that that is not going to be a square. Let's make another cut, this time a horizontal cut. Hi-ya! And I shouldn't do it at an angle like that. We want it straight horizontal. So I'm going to erase that. Here's a better cut straight across. Yeah. And that's just going to be a longer rectangle. Let's take a look at our next image. A triangular pyramid. So if we cut vertical, straight down, we are going to get a triangle. And this one, a little bit different, if we cut straight across, just cutting the top off, we're going to again get a triangular image. Our next one, this is a rectangular pyramid. Oops, I should spell it right. There we go. If I make a vertical cut, yeah, I'm going to get a triangle. But here's a little bit different. It's going to mirror what the base is for this. So if I make a horizontal cut, I'm actually going to get a rectangle or a square, depending on the base. So with these shapes in mind, and you have to think abstract with this, with these shapes in mind, I want you to look at this advanced question on the next slide. If I just gave you a shape, like that rectangle, what prisms could that have come from? And that's a talking point that I want you to think about when you come back to class or when we talk next. I want you to take a look at that and think of all the prisms that could have come from. Possibly review this video and you decide. More than one, I will say that. That's all for our review on three-dimensional slicing. Take the time to practice this and get ready for the assessment. Have a good night.